Hey everyone, our friends at Bethesda have finally released the summer camp events and there are a lot for you to do, and I'm going to go through what I would consider the most hardest ones and give you a very brief guide on how to complete all of them so you get the backpack, the scrap wrap mod, and of course the Squirrel Scout backpack flare. So let's get straight into the video. So the first critical mistake that people might make is when they're going around and do these challenges, you haven't unlocked the Squirrel backpack. It is in the Atom Shop under skins, click backpack, and then it is there. It's very simple, it is free, it's not going to cost us anything, and once you've unlocked it, make sure that you add it to an armor bench. Once you've added it to an armor bench, then really the challenges become active, and then you are ready to start completing them. So we're used to having to lockpick one lockpick, but getting 5 can be a little bit of a challenge. So what you want to do is you want to go to the Vault-Tec Agricultural Research Centre, which is of course in Flatwoods. This is going to be your main base for quite a while to complete most of these challenges. And if you go into these lovely glass houses, the fertilizer, you'll see the option where you get to steal from. That is actually deemed as a lockpick. So that means that there's no messing around with picks or anything like that. So the first one is in this glass house. The second one is in the one sort of just behind, and then the third one is in the next one across. So it's pretty easy. For this one, I'd already unlocked it, but of course I went to go and collect the fertilizer. I don't know why. You don't need fertilizer, but I did. And then the third one is by this lovely red door. Click steal from and you'll see that I've done 3, but there's still 2 more, and this is why Flatwoods is one of your places to be. If you go to the diner, this is where you would have done the cooking quests early on, and you go into the kitchen. What you will notice is that there is a gate for the fridge, and that will unlock, and then the refrigerator is a 0 lockpick, and you can open that as well, and that is your lockpick challenges done. I would probably say this is the most probably going to be asked question. Where is Jaggy? Jaggy is actually at the Pioneer Scout Camp just above Grafton Dam. And if you have a look through and look for this lovely machine where you put in your possum badges and you get to the top up here, then what you will do is where you do your exams, you will see Scout Leader Jaggy. Then of course all you've got to do is get your camera out. I don't know where my camera actually is, so I was having a bit of a moment. But yeah, you get your camera out and then take a photo, and that is probably one of the easiest challenges to do, and that was one of the first ones I actually did. So that is where Jaggy is. Now, the meat challenge is, of course, cooked steak, so unfortunately, Brahman are up for grabs. One of the little tricks that I forgot to do very early on is make sure that under perception that you have got the Butcher's Bounty perk card activated. And then again, as I said before, Flatwoods is going to be your friend. Kill the Brahman there. If you haven't got enough meat to do the challenge, then head over to the wonderful Wayward, and as you know, there are 3 Brahman there, and then that will give you enough meat to be able to cook the 10 steaks. So really easy once again. I'm not finding these challenges too difficult. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree with me, but let's get on to the next tip. So I would be honest with you, I found this probably the most grindiest part of this summer event challenge. Let me know if you agree. You've got to craft 5 disease cures and 5 healing slabs, if I'm saying that right. Please let me know. And what you would need is you need bloodleaf, you need soot flower and snaptail reed and the fire cap. So I thought to myself, I chose the forest because I used Flatwoods as my main location. And what you'll need to also make sure is that you have the good old perk Green Thumb activated, which is under perception. Make sure you've got that because again, you're going to be taking double. But the only other thing, when you are crafting them, make sure you have Super Duper. It does activate for all of these challenges, which means that you don't have to pick as many. So once you get to the vault, start heading down the stairs and run down the hill. You will find loads of these blue flowers, which is soot flower. But also once you get to this lake, you'll find a few snaptail reeds. And if it is still there, you will also get the fire cap. Now, there's only one fire cap, so if you are running low, first of all, on the bloodleaf or snaptail reed, just go to Flatwoods again and just follow the river down. There's plenty of snaptails and bloodleaf that will give you plenty. It's up to you how many you take, because again, you can sell them to vendors, so just make sure you don't catch yourself short, that you keep going backwards and forwards having to go and collect them. However, the other one, which was the fire cap, I actually for some reason found this really difficult. I had to actually for some reason research it myself. I thought that I would find it down the hill as well, but you don't. There's one easy one where you can get 5 or 6, and that is at this location, the monorail elevator. And if you go to the top left hand corner, you'll see this skeleton, and he has 5 or 6 of these fire caps actually in a basket. This doesn't activate with the green thumb, but it allows you to complete it much easier. So next challenge, to kill mole rats. That was the one that I chose. Needed to kill 10 of them. I found 3 locations that makes your life really easy to farm them. The first one is the hot dog location. What you want to do is you want to go into the building on the right hand side, not the actual stand. And what I found was it actually worked pretty well by just knocking the chimes. Once I knocked the chimes, they seemed to wake up. So I grabbed them, of course, because they're good for lead. But after that, you could hear them and they started coming for me. Now, I only managed to get 3 in this location, which isn't great, but it set me up to get the 10. After that, then the next location that you wanted to look at is Riverside Manor. That's where you do the, of course, mystery quest. I think that's a really good sideline if you've never done it before. And unfortunately with this, I found that I just had to run around like a headless chicken. Mole rats throwing extinguishers at me. I don't know why they wanted to do that. But once you've had them, then that normally got me up to a total of 8. And then after that, I then went over to Welch Station. And from Welch Station, I was able to get the final 2. So that was how I found my 10 mole rats. So once I got to Welch, like I said, you have to go to actually the end. You miss the station and you're going to get 2 blood mother ones come out. And then that got me, of course, up to the magic number of 8 challenges. So then I had to kill a Myla Queen. That I didn't find stupidly difficult in the end. At the start I did, but I realised I'd respect and left things like green thumb on my character. But after that, with a cold shoulder, I find this gun so overpowered. Let me know if you agree in the comments down below. Apart from walking into walls, that's more on me. And then from there, that was me done. So the only other ones that I have remaining is, of course, the Beast of Burden, getting a picture of the Blue Devil, which, of course, sorry, not Beast of Burden, Safe and Sound, and also completing daily challenges, which you all know how to do, and that will get you the magic 10. Now, this total for me to get up to this stage was roughly about the sort of 10-minute mark, an hour mark, hour and a quarter. But that was me researching and, of course, jumping around locations to find what's most effective. You should be able to do these in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes max. So I hope you found this really helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, people. Bye-bye.